Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make my all-purpose pepper mixed paste. I also use this paste for jollof rice, stew, sauce, whatever sauce you think about, you can actually use this paste for it. This batch I'm making is a big one because I'm storing it in the freezer for the next few months. So here are all the ingredients I'm using. Everything is already washed offline or be off camera and ready. I have fresh tomatoes, I have my scotch bonnet pepper, long pepper, onions and fresh ginger. And now I'm pouring everything into my pot, this big pot, because we are cooking in bulk, so you need to use a bigger pot if you're going to store it for long. Yes, so I went to my tomatoes, I also went to my scotch bonnet pepper and added this long red pepper. Guys, this long red pepper is everything. It does the job. It makes your stew thick and red and gives a different flavor. So it is very important that you add enough of this long pepper. Yes, I'm also going to add my ginger just to give it another flavor entirely, like the ginger taste in stew. Yes, I also added enough onions, which is very key, and I also went in with some good amount of vegetable oil, and the oil helps it cook properly. You need to add oil in this so that it gives it it cooks it properly, and it also prevents it from burning, and you also preserve it for a longer time. And I went to my spices. You can use whatever spice you have in here. I have curry, I have thyme, I have rosemary, I added turmeric, I added my season cube and salt, just so that it lifts the aroma and taste of this sauce. Now if you want to cook, it will be easier for you to cook without adding so much spices in your food, or so much spices in your food. I know some people blend everything raw. Some people like to blend their tomatoes raw before they cook it. Some people blend their tomatoes then cook it. For me, I like this pattern because it works for me. It makes it easier for me, and it just gives it a different taste entirely. You understand? It reduces the water content also. Cooking this way helps to reduce the water content faster and makes it thicker. Once everything is in the pot, I cover it and allow it to cook. The tomatoes will release their own water, so you don't need to add water in the tomatoes, and I let it boil and soften for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, even more. It depends on the quantity of whatever tomatoes you have in your pot. During this time, I stir it occasionally just to make sure nothing sticks to the pot, to the bottom. Soon you will see the tomatoes breaking. You can see that the tomatoes is breaking down, pepper becomes soft, and the mixture reducing nicely. And here is my tomatoes, like the mixed. You can see how it is. I know now that it is ready, because everything is now has evaporated and the mixture look thicker and deeper in color. You can see that the color has changed because of how well it has boiled. And before you blend your tomatoes, make sure that it is cooled enough. Like, don't just take it out from the fire and start blending immediately. No, let it cool down for some time, and once it's ready, then you can now blend your tomatoes. I like my own to be very smooth because of what I'll be using it for. So if you like theirs to be rough, it depends on you. Whatever you like, you can work with it. But for me, I want it smooth because I know that I'll be using it to do more of sauce, stew, jollof rice. If I still want to add tomato to jollof rice, I will still add tomatoes. And guys, look at this pepper mix. Oh my god, see how rich this look and thick. I love how thick it is. If you like to extract the water out, you can do that. If you like to still extract it out, you can do that. For me, I don't want to extract it. I just want to make it easy for me, that when I come back from work, I'll be able to do what I want to do. Like if I want to do stew, if I want to do rice, if I want to do sauce, I can just take it out from the jar. Now I'm using a jar to store it. You can use a jar, you can use a Ziploc bag, but I'm storing it. When you're going to store it in a jar, make sure that the jar is dry. Whatever container you're going to be storing it, make sure that it is dry, because you don't want it to get spoiled at the end of the day. When the water is all over the place, you don't get, the thing might not last in the fridge, so you want it to last. That is why you need to make sure that the jar is dried. So it depends on you. If you want to use a Ziploc bag, you want to use plates. Some people like to use plates to store all their tomatoes. I don't like that because I don't like taking it and defrosting it and now start cutting. No, I like to take it like if I want to do my stew now, I'll just pick out a jar and do my stew. This will be enough for me to do my stew and my jollof rice, whatever I want to do with it. This will be enough for me. I'm just going to store this in my freezer. This can be in the freezer for like months plus, either a month or more. Then in the fridge you can store for like a week. This will last. And I'm going to finally add my oil, just like I said, to preserve it more. And that's it, guys. This is how I make my pepper mix paste for stew, jollof rice, sauces, and so many other meals. If I want to do anything now, guys, I'm not going to stress myself. Once I get back from work, I'm not going to stress myself. Once I get back from work, I'll just pick up a jar and prepare my food. If you have never tried cooking your pepper base before blending, this method will change your kitchen routine. Like, it will be very easy for you to do. It's not really hard, and it just gives your taste a different flavor entirely. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this particular video. If you did, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what you'll be using your pepper mix for. If you have this thing at home, what are you going to be cooking with? Just tell me in the comment section. Are you going to be making sauce, vegetable sauce, whatever sauce? Just let me know in the comment section. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.